All right, welcome back. So this is actually going to be the most straightforward and honest conversations that we have in this entire mindset section of this program. And the reason is I feel like a lot of programs and coaches are afraid to say what I'm about to tell you right now. And I'll explain shortly after when I make this decision to tell you what I'm about to tell you, right? And that is the results and the successes that you get from this program are all on you. And of course, I realize that we have a level of responsibility that we've agreed to give you, and we will honor that every step of the way, 100% without a doubt, right? However, the results that you make from this program will be entirely dependent on your own efforts. Now, what efforts am I referring to? Number one is watch all the lessons within this program in the order of which we have listed them. Please don't jump from section to section because you're in a rush to learn something in particular, right? The reason why we listed the lessons are in a very specific order because we have tested and declared that this was indeed the fastest way to bring success to your agency. I realize the majority of people never go through their paid programs in its entirety. It's right around, in fact, around 15% of people that actually finish the program or course that they bought, which is astonishing to me, right? Now, here's what it comes down to. You can be part of the 85% that does not finish the program and get mediocre results at best, or you can be part of the elite 15% that does finish it, that has built up ultimate clarity and confidence and get the results that they came here for to begin with. The choice is ultimately up to you, but it's pretty obvious which one is the best way to go. Number two, follow the steps that are within the program. It's one thing to watch a lesson and blow right past the action items onto the next lesson and blow right past those action items as well. And it's another thing to actually do the work that's attached to the lesson, right? You get results in that way. I've actually made this mistake going through another previous course years back where I would go through every module and just blow right past everything because I just wanted to know what was ahead. I wanted to know what was ahead. And that just was not the best use of my time because I ended up having to go back and rewatch the lessons and then write down the homework and then go do it and then do the same thing. So I was essentially watching the course twice. It's never a bad idea, but don't blow past the action items. Make sure that you actually do them so that it makes a lot more sense when you get to the next module, right? Number three, ask questions. There's a lot of new information that you'll probably come across as you progress through this program, so don't worry if you have questions or are confused around certain elements in it. That's what we're here to do. We're here to support you and guide you and help you make sure that you're set up for success. So attend any live calls that we may have going on. Okay, advance your knowledge. Come and ask your questions to build ultimate clarity around the thing that you're most confused or wondering about, and then go execute on that newfound clarity, right? As the saying goes, the dumbest questions are questions that you never ask. So bring all the questions that you got. We're ready for them. We're eager to help you out. Number four, if you start to sell yourself short and you start to believe in the idea that you are incapable of this program becoming a success, I want you to do something about it. As I mentioned in the limiting beliefs conversation, there isn't a single successful person that I know of that has not encountered limiting beliefs in some way, shape, or form, right? The only difference is that they actually go out and do something about it. They do something about it so they can break that limiting belief. So if you need to, please refer back to that lesson as many times as you need to and let that really sink in. Remember, the biggest roadblock in this entire program is your mindset, right? It's not about which buttons to press or which email campaign to send out, right? It's not about any of those little factors. It's your mindset. So set your mind on the fact that this is entirely possible for you. Crush any limiting beliefs that you might have. And if you follow what we're about to teach you and you take immediate action, you're gonna bring in the results. I wanna go ahead and make another big bold statement to you while we're on the straightforward and honest subject, okay? I know for a fact that this whole team, including myself, will be willing to give you 100% of us and what we actually have to offer, what we bring to the table. We're going to bring it 100% so long as you are willing to also give us 100% in the process. And that means following the steps I talked about earlier, right? Focusing your efforts on what you want out of this and be specific with what you want. And most importantly, don't quit. And trust me when I say there are a lot of business owners in the world that have plenty of problems that they're facing, and it's your responsibility to come up with solutions to fix their problems. If you do that correctly, you'll bring in results that you came in looking for, and you'll be able to transform your life in the ways that you desire most, right? That's what we're here to do, to learn how to own and operate a business and make our lives everything that we know that it can be. It just takes the decision to stick it out when things get tough and provide an excellent service to those that you serve, right? The decision is yours.